What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Broken Bubble T-Tyme, and welcome back to Talk with T-Tyme, where we talk about anything and everything. And guys, I have something that I want to talk to you guys about. All right, so how many of you guys watch WWE during the Attitude Era? A lot of people, right? A lot of people grew up watching WWF World Wrestling Federation during the Attitude Era, during the Ruthless Aggressors era. People even watched WCW back when JR was one of the talent um, in charge of talent um, and backstage. Well, we got some news. Bad news. Sad news. Horrible news. And it's not what you think. No, JR did not pass away. If that's what you're thinking, no, he did not pass away. The bad news that I'm going to talk to you guys about is very shocking. And you guys probably know this by looking on Twitter or even by looking at Duke Loves Rasslin. And I will put his YouTube channel in the description where you can find this video. Um, Great interview with D-Von Dudley and Duke Love Wrestling. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Um, let's get into it.
Let's do it. Take it off. T-Tyme.
So
Yeah.
Duke Love Wrestling is a dude that does his podcast. I just started watching him. The video that I first watched of his was, of course, Devon. And how I came about watching his is because I was watching another YouTuber that I enjoy watching, Wrestling Days, and he covered, he does his unseen video, Wrestling Days does, and on one of them, one of the people tagged him in the Twitter post, saying that we know who Devon was speaking about. Now, this was speculation. People were speculating it could be JR. People like me was like saying, no, it can't be JR. It can't be JR. But the thing is, they said higher ups in WWF, back then, WWF. Um, and so we're thinking Vince, we're thinking John Laurinaitis, we're thinking Michael P.S. Hayes, we we did not think Jim Ross Jr. would be one of the names. That was far beyond who we thought it was. Jr. Jim Ross, one of the greatest commentator in WWE history. Him and Jerry the King Lawler um, have this great chemistry on commentary, and many of you guys, like myself, grew up in the Attitude Era, and we fell in love with the commentary that is JR and the King. Not once did we ever, not once did we ever get the feeling that Jim Ross was a racist. We never knew that. We didn't get that impression. of Jim Ross. And Duke Loves Wrestling interviewed D-Von Dudley. I think it was yesterday that he did an interview with D-Von Dudley. He had D-Von on his podcast, and he talked about um, the dirt sheet. The dirt sheet interviewed um, D-Von, and they twisted D-Von's words around. They said some things that were not true. So D-Von had to clear up some things. And I'm glad that he did that. Cleared up a few things, you know, because people was saying that WWE was bad or or WWE as a whole treated D-Von badly. Look, WWE is a great company, great wrestling organization. So is AEW, so is TNA, so is Ring of Honor, and all those great uh, wrestling organization. Um, but he was not saying that the wrestling business as a whole was bad. You know, he didn't say that WWE treated him badly. He didn't say AEW treated him badly. You know, he didn't say TNA treated him badly. He did say that Jim Ross and him had issues. He said that Jim Ross and D-Von had issues. That's what D-Von said. And it's because of the color of his skin. Jim Ross, the voice of WWE, the voice of World Wrestling Federation, the voice that was on WCW. Um, so me personally, I'm not. I'm going to be like D-Von, right? I'm going to be like D-Von, and what I mean by that is he said it best. Um, he said it best. We forgive. I'm gonna choose to forgive Jr. Right, but I cannot forget him. I cannot forget what was said. Now that I know what Jr. said to D-Von, I cannot. I cannot go back and watch the old products the same again. For example, the 1998 King of the Ring, were The Undertaker versus Mankind. Great match, great commentary. JR delivered a great commentary for that match. But now I cannot look at that match and it's not going to feel the same. It's not going to be the same, knowing that he is a racist. Great commentator. I give him. I will never discredit his commentating skill because Jim Ross is by far the greatest um, play-by-play commentator when it comes to WWE and AEW. He's been killing it. He's been dominating the commentating. But now that he was found to be racist, now that it was revealed that the higher up in WWF that the one that was being racist in the higher ups of WWE was Jim Ross. Now, some people were saying like that's the reason why Vince McMahon kept firing Jim Ross. I don't think that's the reason. I don't really think Vince did that. I mean, it could have been. To me, it was a storyline. I didn't think nothing of it. But I do question if they had Taz put him in a Taz suplex or a submission hold, because there was an episode on, I think it was Raw or SmackDown, where Taz just got in the ring um, and just battled and just took JR out. You know, just put him in a chokehold. I wonder if Vince McMahon um, booked that because of it. That got me thinking now. Yeah, because yeah, that got me thinking now. Hmm. Did they have Taz um get in the ring and do the thing that he did to JR because of it? Like, did Taz know? I know Bubba Ray knows because Bubba was there. And Devon said that who was there, who witnessed it. He said Tommy Dreamer was there. He said Spike Dudley was there. And of course, Bubba Ray Dudley was there. He said Terry Funk was the one that helped him out, you know, get to where he was. He said um, Ravishing Rick Rude was another person that helped Devon get to where he is. That gave them the pathway to get into business. And then you have a higher up, a talent relation that scout the talents out. That is being racist. JR, this is what I'm going to say to you. As I said, as a diehard WWE fan, as I was a diehard Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler fan, um, It hurts for us Attitude Era fans. It pains us Attitude Era fans to learn that you are racist. And I'm not I'm not going to I'm not going to say anything mean about JR. I can't I can't because yeah, he's racist. Yeah, he said things to D-Von. And it's sad. I'll never forget what he said because now we heard it. I'm not gonna forget JR what JR said, but I forgive him. God told me to forgive. Never hold things in because when you hold things in, that's hate, and hate consumes you. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want the hate to control your inner self. So it's better to forgive and not forget. So that's what I choose to do. JR, I do pray for you. I pray for your health. That's one thing I do pray for you. Your health. I pray I pray that you have changed. Because remember that this we are talking when JR was in WWE. We don't know if JR is still racist, right? So this was Devon was talking when they were both was in WWE. We did get confirmation that they do not talk to each other. That when they see each other, they don't talk. We do understand that JR and Devon don't. Um, I mean, we know that JR never apologized to Devon, so maybe he is still is racist. Um, I don't really know if he is, but we know that JR never apologized to Dion. We know that um, JR and Devon don't talk. He said if he ever sees JR, you know, they just going to be in the same room, don't talk to each other. And that's perfectly fine. You know, you don't want to cause any scenes, um, unnecessary scenes, especially at a workplace. And now that Devon is retired from in-ring competition from WWE, from AEW, from TNA, from any wrestling for that matter, we are now hearing things that Devon experienced, and that's the first thing that we got from Devon. JR being racist to him. Now, I did hear Booker T say that he did not get that experience with JR, and I don't know if Booker T is just trying to cover up for JR, or whatever, you know. Um, but I would definitely like to know what Booker T have to say about D-Von revealing that JR was the one that was being racist to him. I want to know Booker T, um, in Booker T words, what is his, um, what did he have to say now? Now that we are finding out and know who was being racist to D-Von Dudley. As D-Von said, he does not lie, and that is the truth. He does not lie. So we you heard what D-Von said on Duke's Love Wrestling. And again, I will put his YouTube channel name inside the description so you guys can check his channel out. But yeah, Duke Love Wrestling is a channel, and the video is called D-Von. I think it's called D-Von Explodes or D-Von Reveals stuff. I'll put the link in the comment section so you guys can check that out as well. Um, but yeah, don't that I mean that gotta ruin a lot of people that grew up in an attitude era. That gotta ruin some people. Um, I mean, it ruined me. All right, guys, that's all that I have to talk about here today. It is 7:30 in the morning, and I have not slept at all. Um, so yeah, you guys have a good night or good morning, good day, wherever you guys are, and have an amazing day. Tomorrow is Halloween. Be safe. Um, I will say this, right? I'm going to say this. It's not sponsored or anything. I'm not being sponsored for saying this. There is a movie that we did on this channel called Eon Network. As you know, I am one of the commentators on Eon Network. I do um, commentating with my good friend Adrian Matt. He is the lead play-by-play announcer. I'm, of course, the color commentator for games like Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, and other games that is on the channel. But we also do other channels as well. We do Eon Wrestling, Eon Network Wrestling. Sorry. We do Eon Network Podcast, Eon Network After Dark. We do have Eon Network Horizon, Eon Network Legacy. You guys can check them all out. And of course, tomorrow is Halloween, like I said, and you guys should check out Eon Network After Dark because we are doing so many good things over there for all the horror fanatics. If you guys love horror, go to Eon Network After Dark. We did a movie. We make we made it, but on Gorilla Tag, as I did play Pennywise um, in Gorilla Tag on VR. So if you guys are interested in rewatching it, but in the Gorilla Tag form, you guys can on Eon Network. Uh, no, Eon Network, the main page, not After Dark. It's on the main YouTube page, Eon Network. Um, and I can link that description um, in the comments as well, or in the description. Um, but yeah, go ahead and check out Eon Network. Check out Eon Network After Dark. Check out Eon Network Podcast. Check out Eon Network Wrestling. Check out Eon Network Horizon and Eon Network Legacy. You guys will be entertained. You guys will be enjoying the games that we have on the channel. One of the games that I don't like is Fortnite, but it's fun commentating it despite me not liking the game. But anyway, yeah, guys, you know, enjoy Halloween. I do play Killer Clown in the Eon After Dark series, so please check that out as well. Enjoy it. You guys gonna and have a ball. Um, so yeah. Anyway, guys, that's all. I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna get some rest because I'm now getting sleepy. As you guys can tell, my eyes is like, oh. All right, you guys have a good night and or a good day, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, and I will catch you guys later. And stay ye.